ਇਹ 22 ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਬਣਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਮੈਨੂਅਲ ਔਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੀਜਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਰਨਗੇ
It's a good research.
ਹਾਂ
This is a tool for the district leaders to assess club effectiveness. Form is right before all of you who have a manual here. Page 39. The final version serves as an official record of a club's annual progress. The final version. What does that mean?
That means finally in a year you are supposed to go 4 times. At least each time you go, you make out a memo and keep with you. Finally, the 5th time you send to the
It's a
summary of the work.
And this must be submitted by what date?
15th of
That should be a final report to the
और
government.
उसके बाद में फाइनली जब आप
Assessment of the club.
सारा हो जाएगा तो उसकी समरी आप बनाकर और
Regarding the last year की copy नहीं देंगे हमें. The assessment.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर आपके जो है
No, this pertains to the final.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर जो है
अपने साल में करोगे.
वो आपके ये रिकॉर्ड जो है दे हैव टू सबमिट ऑन योर रिकमेंडेशन. अगर आप कहते हैं अपने विजिट में कि ये क्लब जो है ये वीक है,
We have to justify.
you have to justify, but if the governor is satisfied, he will also put his remark.
Yes.
And if, let me tell you, if there are 3 governors, this is for your consumption only, I am not saying it should be done. If 3 साल के अगर गवर्नर एक के बाद एक अगर can you please ask?
हेलो
No, अभी तो मई में डाल
नहीं मई में नहीं, end of maybe June.
नहीं ये जो मई में आएगा ये अभी डालेंगे ना, लास्ट ईयर का तो अब डालेंगे ना मई में.
प्रेजेंट गवर्नर जो है ना आपका
आपके जो प्रेजेंट गवर्नर हैं एक वो हो सकता है, या आपके जो इससे आपसे पहले जो भी आजकल असिस्टेंट गवर्नर हैं उनसे भी मिल जाएगा.
यार इतना डॉक्टर साहब
क्लब में मैं सर आते देखा है, अपना फॉर्म भरते देखा है, इवन
डॉक्टर साहब सुनना जी
जो ऊपर जाला वो जो फोटो की जांच
आज सर
System in there.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਸਵੇਰੇ 9 ਵਜੇ ਉੱਠਾ ਕਰੋ
go through these planning guide features so that you don't get stuck. I'll be there with you. Planning guide. I'll be ready.
सेक्शन बता दो कौन सा है.
आप देखो ना कितने टोटल सेक्शन है यार.
एक मेंबरशिप है,
एक ले लो ना यार सब.
एक फाउंडेशन है, एक लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट है, एक पब्लिक रिलेशंस है. मैं क्या करूँ सेल्फ
हैं? आप करोगे कौन सा?
वॉलंटियर्स क्या होते हैं?
अब वॉलंटियर्स वो होते हैं जो कि अपने आप को वॉलंटियर करते हैं. एंड रोटरी ओनली पेज फॉर देयर stay in that particular area. You have to go to some places in Africa. You have to go and work professionally. If you, the call is from there. Suppose if they want and they're looking for a doctor, they will call the doctor. They will choose what volunteer. You only register yourself as volunteer.
WCS is the project link projects. The project link plan.
हाँ जी.
ठीक है. I'll take this one.
लीडरशिप डॉक्टर साहब जो ले रहे हैं मैं और मेंबरशिप दे रहा हूँ.
I'll take service projects.
मैंने वो ले ली पहले. नहीं वो पहले ले ली. मेरी सिर्फ एक सारी चीज़ें हमने कवर कर ली हैं.
And they are doing it free of cost. तो हम चाहते हैं कि वो स्कूल जो है अपने आगे चले. जिस दिन लैंड आ जाएगी उसमें सिर्फ एक ही पेज है या one a particular thing, that is that we have to take specific information of running that. प्राण मेहता जी is the brother-in-law. He is a member of Rotary Club of New Delhi. शायद आप लोग ना जानते हो. वो हमारे जो लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर तेजिंदर खन्ना उनके साले. He is his brother-in-law. He is quite instrumental in getting a lot of clearances and lot of projects from Delhi government. हम बहुत सारे जो म्यूनसिपल स्कूल्स कर रहे हैं और कर रहे हैं तो उनकी बड़ी हेल्प रही है इस चीज़ में टू कट द रेड टेप. तो हम उनकी मदद लेंगे कि हम रेड टेप को कट करके उसकी परमिशन ले लें सो दैट वी कैन एग्जीक्यूट दैट स्कूल प्रोजेक्ट वेरी क्विकली. हाँ जी तलवार.
All the efforts, but at the end of the day, what would be their charges? Will they not be on the commercial sites? I'm talking about hospital, eye hospital, or these things,
ऐसा
or a cancer hospital.
उसका तलवार जी ऐसा होता है जो सस्टेनेबल मॉडल है उसका बड़ा स्टैंडर्ड काम मैं आपको बता दूं. स्टैंडर्ड काम क्या है कि 1/3 विल बी at full cost. Okay, approximately 1/3 will be full paid, 1/3 will be at cost, 1/3. तो जो फ्री वाले हैं उनको जो fully paying वाले हैं वो ऑफसेट कर देते हैं और बाकी लोग अपनी कॉस्ट. This is how the model works.
So some check has to be there.
That is it. वो checks balances create हो जाते हैं. That is the micro level execution हो देते हैं. लेकिन कई ऐसे हैं जैसे अगर स्टैंड हॉस्पिटल है वो आपको क्या करते हैं अगर किसी बाहर कोई डायग्नोस्टिक से 5,000 रुपए तो आपसे 3,000 ले लेंगे 2,500 ले लेंगे. रोटरी आई हॉस्पिटल है उसमें भी वो कंसेशनली चार्ज करते हैं.
Even in Telangana hospital,
ब्लड है जैसे ब्लड तो हम देते हैं दैट इज एट कॉस्ट 1,400 रुपए में देते हैं. शिवा
आपको याद दिलाना चाहें कि 2 साल पहले आप नई दिल्ली में आपने जो आई प्रोजेक्ट शुरू किया था उसका रोटरी का तो इंटरेस्ट उसमें से चला गया लेकिन वो खुद ही अपने को अब सस्टेन कर रहा है. अगर हम थोड़ा सा उस पर ध्यान दे लेंगे तो एक
हमारे क्लब रोटरी क्लब ऑफ दिल्ली राजधानी had created a small diagnostic center in चांदीवाला ट्रस्ट.
चांदीवाला जहाँ आप आए थे.
हाँ जी वो चांदीवाला वाला जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो आपने राजेश कैन डू इट.
नहीं वो हम दे चुके ऑलरेडी
इसको चांदीवाला को दिया उन्होंने ले लिया. We can talk to them. That's not a problem. उनको सिर्फ उसके ऑपरेशनल एक्सपेंसेस आपको मैंने कल बड़ी स्पेसिफिकली कहा था और ये फैक्ट है कि रोटरी फाउंडेशन इज अ बैकबोन. हमें रोटरी फाउंडेशन के लिए फंड्स नहीं. रोटरी फाउंडेशन के लिए हम फंड्स रखते भी हैं इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं. लेकिन आई स्टैंड कमिटेड टू वन थिंग that I will not collect funds from any of your clubs on a coercive. मैं बड़ा क्लियर हूँ इस चीज के बारे. I said I will not like to collect the funds in a coercive manner. गोली दिखा के सिर पे बंदूक रख के मैंने पैसे दिए. जो मांगने वाले पैसे अगर मैं मांगूंगा for my own greatness के लिए मैंने ये पैसे रखे हैं. शायद एक कार मिल जाएगी आई कैन टारगेट से पैसे ज्यादा कटेगा. लेकिन मेरा इस साल एक बेस बनाने का पर्पस जो मैंने उस दिन आपको कल एक EREY का कॉन्सेप्ट समझाया था उसको अपना सिंपल ट्रिकल डाउन जो एंगेज रोटरी का जो कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने आपको समझाया था. Please try and understand in the next one. It's
मैंने वैसे बताया
Concluding session of PETS 2013 to order. Please rise for the national anthem.
हिमाचल
चाहते हैं कि कितने बजे भी रात को सोएं, लेकिन हमारे प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट स्पाउसेस की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं, सुबह सुबह तरोताज़ा होते हैं। अच्छा, रात को ही फ्रेश हो गए थे। What time was it? 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? Great. I think you guys are having wonderful time, and so are we. It was a pleasure to have you perform yesterday. Wonderful time. I hope all of you really had a great time and enjoyed the evening. यहाँ वातावरण बदल गया है, लेकिन अभी भी म्यूजिक का माहौल हम कंटिन्यू रखना चाहते हैं, और उसके लिए एक कम्युनिटी सिंगिंग का सेशन कर रहे हैं. एंड आई विल इनवाइट ऑन स्टेज पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट हरिहरन एंड हिज टीम टू टेक यू थ्रू अ लिटिल मोटिवेशन इन द मॉर्निंग थ्रू सिंगिंग ऑफ अ सॉन्ग.
थैंक यू शरद. एंड गाने के बोल आपके टेबल पे हैं. अगेन अ ब्यूटीफुल मुकेश सॉन्ग. ओ निसार किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है, जीना इसी का नाम है. माना अपनी जेब से फकीर है, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं. माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं. प्यार के लिए वो जिंदगी, जले बहार के लिए वो जिंदगी, किसी को हो ना हो हमें तो एतबार, जीना इसी का नाम है. से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमी से नाम प्यार का. रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हमी से नाम प्यार का. मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी के आंसुओं में मुस्कुराएंगे, करेगा फूल हर कली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है, जीना इसी का नाम है, जीना इसी का नाम है. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Morning. Good morning. Without wasting any time, we are already late. I invite DG Vinod Bansal to welcome the delegates and for his opening remarks.
You. Very honestly, I was quite pleasantly surprised to see all of you in the morning, that all of you were there. One person, Naveen, was there before I came. Rather, two of them. I think Naveen and one more. Alkaji was there, of course, I remember. But it was absolutely exhilarating to see that after such a long night, you all are looking so fresh, so charged up, and well, it shows on the face because you are feeling it in our heart. It's because of that. District Governor Ramesh and Nanda, I think Sanjay has stepped out and so has Reena. Our District Governor nominee 1516, J.K. God and Usha ji. I think probably if I say somebody who has worked the hardest among us all and who is having some sleepless nights before pets and maybe even during pets, our district trainer, past District Governor Rajesh Batra ji. Let's give him a big hand. Our eminent faculty who has given you the pearls of wisdom and knowledge on 6th. 3 of them stand here very tall, very, very eminent. Past District Governor Ramesh Chandra ji, past District Governor Virendra Bobby Jain, and past District Governor Ashish Ghosh. Friends, they are the luminaries leading lights of our district, and above all, my change maker presidents and ladies and gentlemen. Well, 2 days well spent. Third day to be well spent, concluding what we have done in the last 2 days. But what are we taking home? Some great friends, some great memories, great deal of born homie, joy, absolutely something which we can carry for all our lives. Great deal of memories, and above all, a lot to plan and do. And that's been possible because we are going back with that spirit to serve. When the Rotary says, you see, when I went to the International Assembly, I think when we see Ramesh's directory, he has given that picture somewhere, if I'm not forgetting. It says, enter to learn, go forth to serve. That's the motto which is written on the door of the International Assembly. So friends, it's no different. We entered in our pets to learn. And once that learning is over, we go forth to serve. So now the next part starts for all of us. Once we know what we have to do, once we have the dreams which we have in our minds, then we have to ultimately go and execute them. We have to see that every member of yours is a part of that dream. Every member and every person who is connected with your club is made a part of that dream. Because if you are dreaming big, then you all are collectively dreaming big for District 3010. And that becomes my dream. And what we have to do is, now as a team, we have to see that those dreams are converted into reality in the next year. So let us start planning now. Let us start thinking now. Let us start getting onto the drawing board and start drawing those plans. I think I had talked very long with you in one-to-one. I gave you whatever I had in my heart. I gave you whatever I had to say. Maybe we did not have the time to hear all of you, because I'm sure you all had much to say and interact with me. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. You can pick up the phone, let me know what you want to discuss. If I'm not able to give you the answer, I'm sure I can put you across to the person who will have a ready answer for you. We have a wonderful team. You have met a few of them as a part of the organizing team here. You have seen their zeal, you have seen their commitment, you have seen their spirit of Rotary. And that spirit needs to be inculcated in every single member of Rotary in District 3010. Friends, all these guys who are there with us, they all are our friends. They all are our colleagues. No senior colleagues, no junior colleagues, they are just colleagues. They are Rotarians. They are Rotarian friends. And all those Rotarian friends are our resources for whatever we want to do. Never think what you have to execute can be done only by you or your club members. Others are there. Your assistant governors are there. There will be district directors. I've already given you the organizational chart, and I will ask my office to send a copy of that organizational chart to all of you, so that you have a ready district structure before you get the district directory in the first week of July. Ultimately, at the end of the day, friends, dreaming is important. Because if we do not see dreams, as Shekhar Mehta the other day said, we cannot create a vision. And the vision is not your ocular vision. The vision is what your insight can see, what your mind can read, what your mind can think, and what your mind knows that it can execute. That's the kind of dream I want you to see. And once that dream is there, then you know how exactly to convert it into reality. Let's do it collectively, no issue. You want to do a project, you cannot do it alone, get hold of your zonal members. Get hold of your assistant governor. Get hold of the other people who are from other zones. Get hold of the district governor. Get hold of the corporates. Anyone who believes in your vision, who believes in your thought, who believes in what you want to do. Because ultimately at the end of the day, what you are doing is the need of the society and the community. So without saying more, I am sure you must have created a blend of sorts when you have learned more, but also you have partied hard. I think the last 2 days, on the nights of 5th and 6th, the kind of talent I saw in you, the kind of enthusiasm I saw in you, the kind of meticulous detail to which all of you went to present your best side was unbelievable. Friends, I never thought that these two programs will be so enjoyable, so great. Some of you might have been on the stage for the first time, but then you looked like veterans. When you walked that ramp, probably it was never, you could not, nobody could make out that you're walking the ramp like absolutely great models the way they walk. Why? Because you had the confidence of being a Rotarian. Because you have the confidence that you'll be able to do it. And when you were performing as a zone, as a team yesterday, could you see that teamwork? Yes. Could you see that? Yes. That's what is required, friends. That's what is team. If you do with that practice of 4 or 5 days, you can create such wonders. Imagine when your team is there with you, how much you can do for Rotary in 365 days. Huge potential. Realize your potential, and you will know what exactly needs to be done. That's what is required out of you. Never think that you cannot do it. Don't even bring that word in your dictionary. Don't even bring that word on the diary on which you write. Just write one word. We will do it. Not I. We will do it. And that we is important. I spoke to every one of you to see how that we is to be created. That we is important, and ultimately it is them who are to be patted on the back. Because if you pat somebody on the back for the work done, only then you will be able to be patted back by those people for giving them that opportunity. Think about it, and we will see that it happens. But my sincerest thanks to all of you who are sitting here, for not only giving me that confidence, but the belief in the honesty of purpose which you have displayed in the last 2 days. Let's keep it alive and let us keep it on. We will do it and we will. Thank you. मैं सिर्फ लास्ट की जो हरी ने लाइनें पढ़ी, मैं सिर्फ उनको दोबारा दोहराना चाहता हूँ। हालांकि आप सब जानते हैं कि मर के भी किसी के याद आएंगे, कि मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी के आंसुओं में मुस्कुराएंगे। कहेगा फूल हर कली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है।
Thank you, Vinod ji. And friends, now this is the time for a session on planning guide. And who can be a better person than PDD Rajesh Batra ji to lead this session. Welcome, sir.
I confess my failures.
Huh?
I have failed. I have failed because in the same hall, exactly 1 year back, I did this session of planning guide, which was to be submitted on 1st of July, and DG Ramesh Agarwal I was just talking to him and he says, Rajesh, we could only get 40 planning guides by 1st of July. Out of 131, only 40 were received. Did I go wrong? Did you go wrong? Did your president, current president went wrong? I don't know. But surely, all the effort, all what we did to put the planning guide in place was very important. I would request all of you now, and do I have your yes, that yes, by 1st of July, we are all going to submit our planning guides? Yes. I want a louder yes this time.
Yes. All of you, please raise your hands. That's it.
I have changed the format this time. I am not going to do the planning guide. I've already had a session with your AGs. I'm going to give them 5 minutes for each group. 6 groups are there. And they would do the planning guide exercise. I will only stand there, watch whether whatever I taught them was good. They understood, not understood. I'll call my first AG, Sant Kumar ji, aap aiye. This is what the learning objective is. Work with the club leaders and members to develop, update the strategic plan. Please let me make you understand again and repeat what I said even yesterday, that immediately after the district assembly, you need to have your club assembly. In your club assembly, you need to have your club goals finalized. And this is what planning guide is all about. May be revised throughout the year. Don't have any fears, please. You can revise it as many times as you want. Put in achievable goals which you can achieve. Don't put goals which cannot be achieved. And you can revise it. This is to be submitted by 1st of July. This is just your club data. And this is your membership goal, which you already have a printed copy on membership. And now it is my friend Sant Kumar.
Good evening to everyone.
Good morning.
Okay. As Sri Batraji told you, we should submit the planning guide by 31st of July, 30th of June, 1st July, and you know, first tool of an effective club is a membership, and the membership start how many members you have in the current year, and you have to fill the number of members. Number of members as on 30th June last year. Again, number of member 5 years back. Number of members, male members, female members, age, एवरेज एज क्या है हमारे क्लब के अंदर, हर एक मेंबर की एवरेज एज आपने डालनी है, एंड नंबर ऑफ रोटरी एलुमनी मेंबर्स. रोटरी एलुमनी मेंबर्स आर दोज members to whom we are giving scholarships, and number of Rotarians who have been members for the 1 to 3 years. Again, 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years. Number of members who have proposed a new member in the previous 2 years. Specifically, you have to mention those members who have recommended in the previous 2 years. Check the aspect of your community's diversities that club members reflect: profession, age, gender, ethnicity. Our classification survey was updated on कब की क्लब की क्लासिफिकेशन सर्वे हुई, एंड contain इतने क्लासिफिकेशन है हमारे पास on which numbers and और कितने unfilled हैं. The description describe the club's current new members orientation program. उनको हर एक को प्रोग्राम आपने बताना है. Describe the club's continuing education program for both new and established club members. Our club has sponsored a new club within the last 24 months. हमने कितने क्लब लास्ट 2 साल के अंदर हमने स्पॉन्सर किए हैं. Number of Rotary Fellowship and Rotary Action Group and club members participate in. Future plan हमारा क्या है? Membership goal for the upcoming Rotary year. Members में 30 जून कितने हैं और 30 जून को हमने कितने मेंबर छोड़ने हैं. Our club has identified the following sources for potential members within the community. ये हमने स्पेसिफाई करना है. How does the club plan to achieve its membership goal? हमने ये कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं, इससे हम हेल्प ले सकते हैं कि हम अपने मेंबरशिप प्लान को कैसे अचीव करेंगे. Develop a retention plan that focus on maintaining high level of enthusiasm through participation in interesting programs, projects, continuing education and fellowship activities. ये पॉइंट्स आपके इसमें लिखे हुए हैं और आपको इनसे आपको पूरी हेल्प मिलेगी कि भी आपको और अपने उससे प्लानिंग गाइड बनने में भी आपको मदद मिलेगी. और नेक्स्ट एक्शन प्लान क्या है आपके, वो आपने स्पेसिफाई करने हैं मेंबरशिप ग्रोथ के लिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
See, in the membership, there is a current state and there is a future state. Every section here has a current state, आज क्या है और future में आप क्या plan कर रहे हैं. तो we need both the figures for our database. दूसरी बात ये है कि जो ये strategy दी हुई है, कुछ लोग इसको सिर्फ टिक कर देते हैं, सबको. All the strategies are ticked. Please go through these strategies. ये आपको एक guideline दी गई है कि आप इसमें से कौन सी strategies को अडॉप्ट करना चाहते हैं इस पर्टिकुलर गोल को अचीव करने के लिए. So I think it's important that please go through these strategies, but don't take all of them. And if you need any assistance of any kind, you can contact your assistant governors. If you still have a problem, you can contact me also. Can I have the next person, please? Yeah. Well, that's your service project goals, which are there already with you, the district goals which Vinod has already given you. These are the service projects. This is the vocational service. I'm not going to read through, I've just put them there because you already have copies of these printed copies. This is new generations, and this is how the current state of service projects look like. Come.
Thank you, Rajesh ji, for giving me this opportunity. I see that some of you have taken out your planning guides, but some of you have not. Please take out your planning guides and keep it in front of you so that we can be at sync with what we are doing. Friends, as we have been taught in the past 2 days, there are some essential committees that we need to have, and service is one of those fields where we need to have an essential committee. There are, again, as Rajesh ji said, 2 parts of this section. There is a current state and there is a future state. In the current state, we need to identify what is the club doing as of present, the number of Rotary Youth Exchange students that we have hosted and sponsored. Rotary Youth Exchange is not very common in the district as of now, but our club has done it and some other clubs have done it. So, number of sponsored Interact clubs and Rotaract clubs, Rotary Community Corps. How many clubs have a Rotary Community Corps? Can you raise your hands? Only a very few of the clubs have a Rotary Community Corps. Rotary Community Corps is another form of service project where you adopt a community somewhere maybe in the suburbs of Delhi. Our club has one in the village Harsuru near Gurgaon. So you have the opportunity of having a Rotary Community Corps, a number of Rotary Raila events. These are very self-explanatory. In the coming years, we'll have friendship exchanges because GSE is not going to be there. But GSE is what the current state would say, give you. Number of Rotary volunteers. Are you aware what Rotary volunteers are? Does somebody know what Rotary volunteers are? Rotary volunteers are volunteers which are specified when you volunteer to work for the Rotary and you are sent out to places like Africa and other places, doctors, etc., who are needed, or technical people who are needed to work for Rotary. So they are Rotary volunteers. So if you have any in your club, you can mention that. World Community Service projects, friends, are projects which get approved by the Rotary Foundation, and they are placed on a link on the website. There is a project link on the Rotary website where all the listed projects will give their requirements for funding or other needs that they might have. Some clubs I saw on a project link wanted books, for example, for libraries. So the requirements for a particular project, a particular project may be approved by the Rotary, and that project is placed on the project link website. And those projects which are on the World Community Service project link website, those projects get they get a wide audience from all over the world, and such projects get the funding and other things from all over the world. So if your club has a World Community Service project, then you can mention it here, and if you want to put a project on the website, then you are welcome. Number of other current club service projects that you are working on. In the future state, friends, you have the service goals in terms of your own community and in terms of your involvement with some other countries like global grants and matching grants as you used to have. Again, friends, there are hints in this in the guidelines here, and these hints are on two basic aspects. One is whatever community service project or other service project that you are doing, is it need-based and sustainable? That is the first item that you have to assess. You can go through these, they are very simple. They relate to various aspects of Rotary, like Interact, Rotaract, volunteers, friendship exchanges, all those things are there. But when you have to assess the service that you are providing to the society, is it need-based and sustainable? And the other thing that you have to work on is the funding. How much you can fund from your own club, and what kind of service support, funding support you require from sources outside your club. You can go through these hints, but I suggest service projects is a very, very crucial part of your working as a club, and I hope that you will put in your effort in making service a very important aspect of your working year. Thank you.
That's the Rotary Foundation district goals. That's the international service. And this is the Rotary Foundation. Who is going to the Rotary Foundation? Sanjeev, I would like you to be very brief because time is the essence here right now.
Morning, friends. You already heard on the membership development, the service projects. We'll now take you to the Rotary Foundation. First item is current state, which is applicable till 30th June 2013. just rushing it through because this is not really applicable to your year. Number of grants awarded, you are all aware of district simplified grants. Money comes partly from you and partly from the district governor's DDF towards doing your projects. Matching grants, I presume you are all aware, you've been taught yesterday. Matching grants as of now can be of $5,000 even, but from the 1st of June, 1st of July, it's going to be $30,000 at least. Number of ambassadorial scholars. I presume you're aware of ambassadorial scholars. You can just appoint them, select them, and then the Rotary DDF account pays for them for education abroad for a year. Number of group study exchange teams you hosted, probably you can help select members to go. Number of Rotary World Peace Fellows, there were 7 areas, 7 designated places where peace scholarships are given. Now it's reduced to 6. The one at Argentina is not there, but just in brief, these are the 6, Bangkok, Canada, the other places where you can send a peace scholar. Funds are provided by the district governor's designated fund. Current year's contribution to Rotary Polio Plus. Current year's contribution to annual program fund. Annual program fund is that fund for which you pay, you send your contributions to the Rotary Foundation. Suppose you are sending it in this year, 2012-13. Then in 2015-16, 50% of that money comes into your governor's DDF account. Till now it was 20%, but now it will be 50%. And the governor can do as he wishes with that money to help you with your projects without any strings attached. The permanent fund is a fund where your money is invested there with the Rotary Foundation, and after 3 years, the interest comes back into the DDF, from which the person making the contribution to the permanent fund can designate that he wants this money to be used for projects in his club. But it will come back into the DDF first. Number of club members for PHFs, benefactors. Anybody has any doubts on benefactors? Benefactor is a person who contributes money to the Rotary Foundation without any strings attached. That money simply goes into the corpus of the foundation. It can be annual, it can be one time, you can be a benefactor, you can give, this is an annual, whatever payment you wish to give, it's to the fund of the corpus. Major donor, you are all aware, $10,000 of actual contribution, no free points received from various other contributions and schemes in the course of earlier years. But the moment you or your spouse put together actually contribute $10,000 to the Rotary Foundation, you are entitled to become a major donor, which I am expecting many of you to become in your year as president. RFSM is a minimum contribution of $100, and you can keep paying like every Rotarian every year. Anything you can do. Once you pay $100 and start your system, you can even pay less, more, as you wish, till you reach $1,000. You become a number of foundation alumni tracked by your club. Are you aware of who foundation alumni are? There are people who are sent by your club or by your district towards the GSE team and towards Rotary ambassadorial scholars. Peace scholars, we can try and tap them for making them into Rotarians of your clubs. They are a source of help to you in the later part, and you should be able to get hold of them. This is as far as the current state was concerned. Now, future means your years. Our club has established the following Rotary Foundation goals as reported on the Fund Development Club Goal Report form for the coming year. For fundraising, polio fundraising, major gift, bequest society members. Now what is bequest? Anyone? Yes. Bequest is when you can write a will, you bequeath property or money after your death. You say so much I earmark for the Rotary Foundation, and you can then put a condition, this much money will come back to your district and will be used in this particular manner for any specified project. It can be anything. It can be $25,000, $10,000 property, but essential part is it will be done after your death. Annual program funds, you've already been told. Benefactors also, you are aware. a club will participate in the following Rotary Foundation programs. Okay. How does the club plan to achieve its Rotary Foundation goals? Ensure the club's Rotary Foundation committee understands the programs of the Rotary Foundation and is committed to promoting financial support of the foundation. Help club members understand the relationship between foundation giving and foundation's program. Thank you, friends. Rest is simple, and we are prepared to answer any questions at any time. Thank you.
See, the whole idea is that the assistant governors are going to present this, that they can also be in regular touch with you and they can help you out in filling up this form. Who is doing the leadership? Yes, Dr. Rotary. That's your district goal, and that's the part of the planning guide.
Friends, leadership development, this is one of the key and very crucial aspect in any club. As incoming leaders of your club, you have to ensure that you develop leadership talent in your club which will go on to take up the reins in the coming years. So to make an assessment of the current status, which is very important, because you have to build upon it. What your club is doing now reflects the current state, and then you build upon it to be so that your club is better than what it is now. So in leadership development, in the current state, you have to make a note in your planning guide about the number of club leaders who have attended district assembly, district Rotary Foundation seminars. So these are, and try to make sure that more and more people attend these wonderful meets in your year. Now, current status that's there, and a number of visits from the assistant governor this year. Assistant governors are a great resource, great help to you, and they will be, of course, visiting your club regularly to help you in whatever way you need them. So future state, how you are going to plan for developing leadership in your club. Have the president-elect attend the president's-elect PETS training seminar. Very few number of presidents-elect, for whatever emergency reasons, or they may not be able to come, but all of you are here. So that is absolutely mandatory for the president to attend, because that develops the skills for leadership. Have all committee chairs attend district assembly. Encourage interested past presidents to attend the district leadership seminar. Past presidents are a great resource. Don't let them lie dormant or go to sleep. You have to bring them out, wake them up. So they can be very good resource, very good, tools for developing leadership in your club. You need to have a club trainer to develop club members' knowledge and skill. This is those who have not done it, they should do it. They must appoint a club trainer. Conduct a leadership development program at your club level. Use the expertise of the club's assistant governors. Assistant governors are going to be there with you all the time, so use them. Get in touch with them all the time. Encourage new members to assume leadership positions through participation in club committees. New members particularly must be encouraged to take up these reins of leadership at whatever level, so that they go on to assume the leadership of the club and later in the district level. Ask members to visit other clubs to exchange ideas and then share what they have learned with the club. This is again very